Okay, episode 2 of this series, making it to $20 million. Got to get the farm in shape today to get to that goal. It's a lot of linemen, cultivating, prepping the fields. I think I'm going to get my little sawmill going. I think I got a little spot that I want to put it and get that going. Maybe cut a few trees down, show you how I'm going to do that, how that's going to work. Right now, we're just finishing up episode 1 where we were clearing the fields from the tutorials and all that. But now it's all about getting the farm ready to plant for next spring. So that's what our goal is today, get everything ready. Probably buy some equipment. I'm thinking probably a new planter, something a little wider. Maybe sell a tractor, maybe that old tractor to sell it off. Like I said, cultivating, liming, a lot of stuff going on today. So let's get right into it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. This is Freddie Eddy at Farm Sim Freddie Eddy. I would greatly appreciate your like and subscribes. I'm going to be coming out with some tutorials soon. Not just a let's play like we're on now. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. So, like I said, we're going to be working heavily on getting the farm in shape today. And I think I'm hung underneath my combine there. Alright. So, which really is just getting the equipment in place. I mean, like I said, we're going to buy a planter. We got some cultivating to do. I think that's the third time I've said it already. But we got to get this cultivating done. There's some plowing to do, and for some reason, and this is before the 1.3 update, I recorded this. It is not recognizing, the AR worker is not recognizing the fact that the field needs to be planted, or I'm sorry, needs to be plowed. And so I just end up using GPS to get it done with one of the fields, and the other one I just let go to see if maybe we plant something on it, and then next time it'll recognize it. Kind of a little bit of a lazy way out, but that GPS, it works good. I don't know if you guys have used it or not, but I recommend using the GPS if it certainly works better than FS22. Cannot wait for an update for this game. There's a lot of glitches in it. I was afraid of that, it being a new game. But I think, well, one's already dropped, the 1.3. But like I said, this has been recorded before that. I don't think I have any glitches in this gameplay, but anyway, so like I said, cultivating, plowing, liming, buying some equipment. Just getting started. And this is one of the fields, for whatever reason. See, it says it needs lime and it needs plowed, but it will not recognize it. It will not recognize the fact that that's what it needs. And so I have to use, well, I don't have to use, I could just do it freehand, but I use the GPS to get it done on the other field, and probably going to end up having to do it on this field also. And the piece of equipment I'm using, not that one, I think it's the $20,000 one. Yeah, that one there, that's the one I'm using. It says right there that it will plow your field for you. So, not sure what's going on there, but hopefully they'll address it in the new update. see there's seed beds already, which is weird because I've only cultivated the first field there. You can see the other three needs to be plowed. I think it was the other three. Might be just these two. But they need to be plowed, but the AI worker is like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Not on this field and not on that field. I'm not doing it. So whatever reason, whatever glitch there is, the AI worker should plow it for you. But I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, use the GPS. And it's the only fast forward in this game. Got some good music to go along with it. It's not very long. So please hang out until after the fast forward is over, and we'll get back to doing some farming and doing some logging, because like I said, I'm wanting to get my small factory started for logging. And you can see here I got the GPS up and get it going, and I pressed the wrong button. Go ahead and pick that back up. Yep. It is being stubborn. I'm trying to figure out why the AI is not working, but it just isn't. It shows the field, it shows the path that they would go on, but it won't work. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the GPS. But like I said, I got a little fast forward here. It's not very long at all. I end up doing just the field that I'm on right now, and then it's over, and it's the only fast forward in the whole episode. Got some cool music to play along with it. I hope y'all enjoy it. And I hope you guys are enjoying Farm Sim 25 so far, like I am. It's finally here. And that was the fast forward. How'd you like that music? So you can see I'm like testing it here, trying to figure out why the AI won't work. Ran a little strip on the field, and you can see that it plowed it. So definitely a glitch in the matrix. But I end up bypassing this field and just we'll plant on it, or the next time I record, hopefully the new update takes care of it where we can plow it. Either way, not going to stress about it. It's just a field that's unplowed. I think once we get crops on it and then harvest it, I think then it'll probably let us plow it. But no reason to stress about it now. Just trying to tidy things up around the farm. I leave stuff out in the open like that, I'll end up just running over them. Seems like the steering is a little odd in this game too. Like it's slow and it doesn't recuperate real fast. I don't know if any of y'all noticed that either, but they've definitely like changed the steering. I like slowed it down, it seems like, and then the recoup is slower, and I end up like I keep turning when I want to go straight after a turn, and I'm running into trees and everything else. So got 32,000. I just took the last of our little harvest that we had. I don't know if we have anything left in the silo or not. I don't think we do. I think we've taken it all and sold it, but so it's letting me plow this field with the AI worker. So why I wouldn't the other field is beyond me. So we'll just let this guy run. It's a big field, get it all plowed, but we're gonna be doing some forestry work here soon. Just taking a look at the equipment right now to see what I might be willing to get rid of. Sending this guy up to the store. Look at the graphics though, like it's the fog coming off the water, and pretty good graphics in this game, I'll give them that. A lot better than in the past. But you can see I bought a bigger cultivator, a planter, and this, like I said, I think I said it in the last episode, but this spreader here is the only spreader right now that'll spread lime. And this is before the update. After the update, I think that we have a liquid lime spreader or sprayer now in the game, and definitely gonna try that out because if you guys know anything about the sprayers, they're a lot wider coverage. So to me, you would think, well, you should be able to get done faster because it being so much wider. Hopefully the AI workers can handle using it and not getting in a bind, but I guess we'll just have to try it and see how it goes. Just loading the spreader up right now with lime. Getting there. About 12,000 now. Takes 7 of these bags if you do the extension, which is 14,000 liters. So it takes 7 bags of lime because you get 2,000 liters per bag of lime. Fertilizer, you only get 1,000 liters. So something to think about and remember when you're buying fertilizer and lime. Alright, so let's get this guy going on the lime in the fields that need to be limed. Alright, the other one's still plowing. And all 3 of these, that shows seed bed and that shows lime. So I'm assuming this all, yeah, it needs to be lime too. The little swipe I took out of it shows where it needs to be limed. So what I'm thinking about as far as a sawmill, a small sawmill, which I called a logging factory earlier, which is not what it is. I guess you can consider it that, but it's a small sawmill. And I'm thinking about putting it right here on the bank because if you look, that windy road behind us here, we own all those trees. We own up to that little windy road there. Yeah, so we own all those trees. So if I put a sawmill there, I can harvest those trees and just drag them to the sawmill with a tractor and a winch, and I think it'd be a pretty productive way of doing it. Probably not cut all the trees down, but like the bigger ones, cut them down. Maybe some of the smaller ones, just leave them. Let them. I don't know if they'll keep growing in game. I don't know if you spend 5 years in game if the trees keep growing, but they might. I don't know. It's new game, so I'm not sure if they will or not, or how it works, or if they just stay the same. And I'm leaning towards them staying the same because I can't imagine every tree on the whole map growing, as the years go by. But if it worked that way, it would be pretty cool. But like I said, new game, so I have no idea how it works. It shows my finances there, where I took a loan. I got $32,000. I need 36 for a sawmill, so I'm probably gonna have to sell the little John Deere tractor. Alright, so sold the tractor, and I think if I put it right on top of this bush here, it'll make the bush go away. There it is. So I got me a little sawmill. Now I need to get some stuff to go with it. And to start off with, definitely gonna need a chainsaw. Can't go wrong with a steel. And then some orange paint to mark the trees that I want to cut down, because I don't want to just cut them down all willy-nilly. I want to decide which ones I'm going to cut down. And this winch right here, which is it's only $8,500, and it's a workhorse. You can put it on the back of a tractor. You can connect the cable up to the tree. As long as the tree is not too heavy, it'll pull the whole tree. But if it's too big, you can usually just cut the trunk off, pull the trunk up to the sawmill, and then go back for the limbs if it's a really big tree. But it works great. I'm selling a couple more things so I have a little bit of money. Be able to buy this winch. Alright, there it is. Got everything we need to do some lumberjacking now. I will tell you though, and I don't know about the update, but the long logs there, the long planks, turn them off because they're costing you more money than what you're making. So it makes no sense. I don't know if it's just another glitch in the game or not, but turn the long planks off, and the other two, the beams and the short planks, will make you plenty of money. I will tell you that. I don't know why the long planks end up costing you money. I mean, it was like as much as $6,000 a month to make long planks. I'm like, well, why would it cost you money when you're making them and selling them? But so I think it's another glitch that they're probably gonna address in the 1.3 update. But either way, for now, turn them off, and if you find out that they're making you money, then turn them back on after the update. I'm gonna go ahead and send the little tractor up to the store so I can pick up that winch while we're plowing and doing other things, liming. Alright, so we need to find us a tree to cut down. And I think we'll start with, that's a big one. We can get a lot of wood off of that. That's probably 12,000 liters of wood. Takes a minute to cut through them too when they're bigger, which, you know, it should. It shouldn't just mow right through them. But get this guy cut down. This will be almost fill up the sawmill. I think the sawmill only holds, the small one only holds like 14,000 liters, but it'll last a couple of months, you know, if you fill it up while it's making planks and beams for you. Just trying to cut the limbs off so that we can grab a hold of the trunk, pull it up there to get things rolling. All right. Got one more limb down there. Cut here. All right. Cut the little straggler off. The rest of that I think we can probably pull with the tractor, so really can't cut the stump like I thought. I thought you'd be able to cut on it. Trying to pick it up and it won't pick up, so it must be too heavy for me. Go ahead and move this guy to the next field, getting lineman on the next one. Alright, so the little tractor showed up at the store. Now we can go ahead and grab the winch that we bought. Go ahead and send him back. Have him come back right in front of the sawmill so we know he's back. And I'm turning them to sell so that I don't have to handle the planks or beams when they're after they're made. They can just sell them. You take a little bit of a hit on doing it that way, but to me it's worth it, so you don't have to handle the planks and the beams once they're made. I don't think they have any real auto loader trailers in this game yet, so it could be worth not doing that and just letting them spawn if and when we ever get a auto load trailer into the game. But as of right now, they don't have one. So I'm gonna get this little guy over here and hook up this trunk of this tree, this big tree that we cut down. And all you gotta do is grab a hold of it and then put it on there, and then you can attach it. And that's it. You hop in the tractor and pull it over to the sawmill. You gotta pull it to that trigger point in the front of the sawmill. The side. That's where things would spawn if you were having them spawn. So let's get this over to the trigger point here. That's it. All you gotta do is pull it over that trigger point, and it takes it. And then it shows you how many liters it was of wood down there at the bottom. So, like I said, this small sawmill holds about 14,000 liters. So it'll probably take all of this tree. We'll be able to just drag it over there just like the way it is. That's what's nice about the sawmill. You don't have to cut it up into lengths or nothing like that. You just gotta cut it small enough so that the winch will pull it, because like there's a weight limit on the winch. You know, if we would have grabbed that tree and not cut it up, we would have never been able to pull it. It would have said no, it's too heavy. But you can see it'll pull quite a bit though. It just won't pull a big one of the monster trees in the game, the whole thing. Yeah, and you just pull it, and I think that's the neatest thing. You just pull it up there to the trigger point and wham, it's gone. You know, that's 6,000 liters right there, 6,100. And you know, no fuss, no muss. You know, you just hook up to it, drag it over there, and it's making you money. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and repeat a couple of times, get all these limbs moved over to the sawmill so we can load them up, so that we'll have passive income throughout the next couple of months. And when it starts running low, I'll just cut another tree down and do the same process. But it really makes it easy and kind of fun to do. You know, a lot of times a lot of people don't like logging and different things, but I don't think it could get any easier than this process I'm doing here to make money logging. And you know, you could get a carpentry shop and have the logs or planks or beams or whatever you're making in the sawmill, send them to the carpentry shop, and you could end up making even more money. And so maybe that's the next thing we do, is get a small carpentry shop and have the carpentry shop just sell its products, but it's at a higher end price, because you're actually selling something that's built now, an end product, I guess you would say, or is what I would call it, and make more money doing that. And the only thing you have to do is do what I'm doing here. hook up to it, drag it over to the sawmill, let the sawmill do its thing, and then the sawmill will ship it to the carpentry production, and then you can just put carpentry on sale, and it'll sell the products for you as they make it, and it would just I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna end up doing that in this let's play. We've got to get money rolling in. If we're gonna reach $20 million, we have to get some money rolling in, and we got to do it every month. So eventually we're gonna do some greenhouses, because that's another great passive income. I'll show you guys all about them when we go to do them. Pretty easy, pretty cut and dry. But if you've never done it, you know, it might be a little intimidating at first, but it's really super simple to do. Anybody can do it. And we'll get the greenhouses going, get a carpentry shop going, buy some more fields, and eventually start making enough money where we can get some bigger equipment, so it doesn't take us as long working on the fields to get them done. And that's what we'll get to that 20 million mark before no time. I am curious to know if anybody has made $20 million on a map before, or if they've owned the whole map. Please comment and share. I'd like to hear what you guys have done in the past as far as FS22, because FS25 really hasn't been out long enough to accomplish some of those things. But if you've owned the whole map, or you've made or if you've made 20 million or more, you know, comment. I'd like to hear from you. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, especially if you're here after 32 minutes. I'd really appreciate you liking and subscribing, and I could use all the subscribers that I could get right now. I'm a new shop, new YouTuber that's trying to get this channel to grow. I love Farm Sim, and I hope people enjoy the content that I'm putting out. So please like and subscribe. Can't say it enough. So I think this is the last limb of that tree. I got a really long cable on here, and you can see it stretches like a rubber band and then pulls you back if it's stuck. It's kind of funny, but it kind of stretches and then pulls you back. But let me see if I can run. You can run the winch too, which is kind of neat. You don't have to move the tractor. You can run the winch, and it'll pull the tree to you. So let's see if that'll work. I don't know. You would think if you lowered it, it would bury it into the ground, but it's lowered, and you are touching the ground. Let's see about winching it. See the winch working, and nope, it's really stuck because it's literally dragging the tractor, even though that's buried in the ground. Yeah, it is really stuck in there. Back up and get a different angle at it, maybe. So it won't get hung up. Sometimes you just gotta cut them. Cut all the limbs off so we can drag it up through there. Not a big deal. I think it's funny though, the more you cut, the slower the saw goes now. It's a little more realistic. So we got all that excess limbs off. Let's see if we can. And I will tell you that you have to release this winch before you cut on the tree. If it's hooked up, I don't think it doesn't want to work, which kind of makes sense. You know, the game wouldn't know how much you're trying to pull. So you just have to release the winch if you're going to cut on it again after you hooked it up once. So get this guy in here and get him in the sawmill. And I appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see everybody in the next episode and in planting season. Bye for now.